All right. Good evening, everybody. So, y'all know I've been sharing travel like crazy. I love to travel. I want to travel more. So, I always find how can I get the best flight prices? How can I get the best deals? All of the above. So, I wanted to share something after having some conversations with people that I don't think people really understand exists. So, this is getting miles towards free flights. And most people think you need a credit card to do this, and you really don't. We're going to go with Delta today. I know American and United also have their own plans, but I find that Delta has the best flights out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, where I live, and out of Milwaukee. So I tend to go more with Delta's plan. So I'm only covering Delta tonight. So I'm going to share with you what you can do without having to have a credit card. Although if you do have the Delta Amex, you get a lot more miles when doing some of these things, but you definitely don't need it. And you're going to be surprised at some of the ways that I do this. So I'm just going to pull up my screen here really quick and show you how to do this. So when you go to delta.com, you're going to see, if you've never logged in, I'm logged in right now, there's going to be a sign up button. You're going to click the sign up. Getting Delta SkyMiles is free. You don't need a credit card. You don't need to have flown Delta or anything. Anybody can get a SkyMiles number. Okay. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. You're going to go in, you're going to get yourself a Delta SkyMiles number. If you already have a Delta SkyMiles number, just log in and you can add all of these things I'm about to show you to get more miles than you're already getting for just flights. If you just go off of Delta flights booked, it's going to take you 20 years to get a free flight. These are all the additional ways that you can automatically be racking up miles for free flights to get free flights by doing some of these things. All right, so once you're in, you've got your signed up for your SkyMiles number, or you already have one. What you want to do is go to SkyMiles and look for partners and offers. So when you go in here, the featured partners are pretty cool. If you already use Uber or Uber Eats, when you click on this, you can connect your Uber account to your SkyMiles, and automatically, anytime you use Uber, you're going to get miles for Uber. So if you spend $50 in Uber, you're probably going to get 50 miles. Either way, it automatically does it in the background. You don't have to keep doing it. Starbucks. Anytime that you use Starbucks, connect your Starbucks. Because if I go to Starbucks, if I go to one in Green Bay and I spend $6, I get maybe 6 SkyMiles. If you use the Starbucks in the airport, I believe you get triple SkyMiles for that. So that's amazing. How many of you guys are going to Starbucks all the time? Connect your account. It's just going to add up in the background. Hertz. I had to travel for work a couple weeks ago. I purposely used Hertz because I get Hertz Gold. I get to pick from the President's Club. It's free to get the Hertz membership. And if you connect it through here, I think you get Hertz Gold, where you get to pick from the President's Club, and you will get SkyMiles for booking with Hertz, especially if you're booking through work and you don't really care what company you're using. Definitely connect your Hertz. This next piece is what I found absolutely incredible and where I get the bulk of my miles. Now, I know all you guys are going to be shopping for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is what you want to do first before doing your shopping, okay? So I've got the Delta SkyMiles shopping. So you just go skymilesshopping.com. You're going to log in with your normal SkyMiles account. And before you go shopping on your favorite website, click here first, okay? So I'm going to use, I'm just going to use Lululemon as an example, because a lot of times Lululemon will have like 4 miles per dollar. So if I'm going to buy a $100 pair of leggings, I'm going to get 400 SkyMiles for that. That is considerable. Right now, looking at Lululemon, if I click on this, it's 1.5 miles per dollar, but I have some gift cards and things that I save. I've many times gotten 4 miles per dollar. So always make sure that you're clicking here first. If you click shop now, it will bring you right to Lululemon's normal website, and you will get the SkyMiles added to your SkyMiles account for shopping there. So that is huge. You can search a lot of ways in here. I shop at Nike a lot for Christmas. It's 1.5 miles per dollar right now. I've seen that go up to 2.5 or 3. Every website you could possibly think of. Right now, Kate Spade has earned 1,000 bonus miles plus 6 miles per dollar. So if you have any people that want Kate Spade for Christmas, that is a great place to go. I shop their outlet all the time. That is connected in there as well. Columbia, if you need a winter jacket, 1,000 bonus miles. So there is a lot of featured deals in here as well. let's say you need to order a refrigerator from HomeDepot.com. There's times you can get 3 SkyMiles. If you're buying a $2,000 refrigerator, you're going to get 6,000 SkyMiles for buying that refrigerator if you order it online. And anything I've ever ordered from Home Depot, I pretty much have to go order online anyways because they don't have it in stock. So that is a huge one if you normally order your appliances through there, and I usually do. So you can sort by what has the most SkyMiles, but most stores are in here. Walmart.com. I usually order a ton of things. I know my daughter, she's listening, sorry, she wants a crock pot, purple crock pot for Christmas, a smaller size one. And I know if I go and order on there, I'm going to get about 2 SkyMiles per dollar on that crock pot, for example. So everywhere, sorry, except Amazon, is going to be in here. They're going to have extra Black Friday deals on places you're going to be shopping online anyways. Definitely take a look. If you're going to buy a pair of shoes, buy it from a place in here. That's going to get you 4 miles to the dollar instead of somewhere else, because then you're going to get 400 miles for a $100 pair of shoes. Like, this is a no-brainer and such an easy way to get SkyMiles. A lot of times a flight within the United States you can get for 24,000 SkyMiles. That'll add up relatively quickly, okay? This next one is SkyMiles dining. So this has been a lot of fun when we've traveled for baseball and stuff like that, is I look for places that offer triple points or points for SkyMiles dining. So all you do, and you don't have to have a credit card for this, but if you do, you usually get like triple, quadruple miles on that meal. And how many times do you go out to eat and it's like $100? You might get 400 SkyMiles for it. So you're going to go into SkyMiles Dining, okay, separate website. You're going to sign in and you're going to put in your debit card number. Anytime you use that debit card at a restaurant that's in here, whether you know you're at a restaurant that does it or not, you're going to get extra points or extra miles for eating at that restaurant. So we were in Milwaukee one time, and I remember we were looking for a sports bar that the kids would like. And it just so happened to have a whole ton of restaurants in that area to choose from. And the one that we chose actually ended up being, let me see what's in Green Bay here. Zambaldi. If you go to Zambaldi, if you're a beer person, if you go there and you use the credit card that you have in the system, you get 3 miles per dollar spent. Taste of India, Main Street Bourbon Room's pretty popular. Jersey Mike's subs, 3 miles for every dollar that you spend. That is pretty popular. So you don't have to, Taqueria, that's new, that's a good one. You don't have to have a Delta credit card to do this. Any card that you have in the system, when you use it at these places, will get you these SkyMiles. So you'll be racking them up, not even knowing that you're racking them up. So I just wanted to hop in here and share a lot of this and how exciting this is, because you can get so many SkyMiles adding up in the background without even knowing. And every time you fly Delta, make sure you have your SkyMiles connected to that as well. And before you know it, you're going to have a free flight. So this is just one way that I do it. If you guys have any other additional ways that you are getting SkyMiles from other places, or you found other things that work better, certainly throw it in the comments. If you do get the Delta American Express, I think if your first few months you spend a certain amount of money, they're going to throw another 40,000 SkyMiles at you, which is a free flight. They also have free companion tickets every year too with Delta Platinum, so we go with that. And I do a lot of my grocery shopping and things, usually double, triple points, using that card, but you don't need it, is where I'm going with this. Super exciting way to save some money. We're coming up on Christmas shopping, and this is going to get you at least halfway to a free flight if you use this this time of year with all of the online shopping that you're doing. All right. Have a good night, guys. I hope you found that incredibly helpful. It was short and sweet, but go in there, play with it, get your SkyMiles number, go to SkyMiles shopping, SkyMiles dining, connect a few other things. It just takes a few minutes to connect everything. It's very intuitive. All right. Any questions? Let me know. Any other ideas? My God, throw them my way, because I love getting a good deal. All right. Have a good night, guys.